Hi, welcome to Hillsborough Golf Club and Golf Lessons Sheffield, and the first in our series of online tips. Today we're going to cover tee shots. During my lessons, probably one of the biggest problems I see with people's games is tee shots, because you want to get off to a good start on the hole. And what we're going to talk about today are two elements: strategy and technique. Strategy, I think, is probably the most important part, because if we're using a driver on a hole that doesn't warrant driver, then we're straight away putting ourselves in a lot more pressure. On this hole that we've got here today, the 11th hole at Hillsborough Golf Club, a slight left to right dogleg par 5, and it's reasonably wide, so I'm considering using my driver here. If it was a lot narrower hole, I think I'd be best off hitting a 3-wood or even a 5-wood to make sure I'm in play more often, sacrifice a little bit of distance. Also, strategy-wise, this is, as I say, a little bit of a left to right dogleg hole, so I'm going to tee the ball up on the left-hand side of this tee so I can see more of the hole. Now, if, for example, I played a predominant left to right shape, so a slice shape as most golfers would do, I would be better off teeing up on the right-hand side of the hole so that I can aim up the left and allow the ball to bend around the corner. So when I go back to the tee, we'll discuss that in a little bit more detail. Okay, so here I am back at the tee, and as we were saying before, this is a left to right dogleg par 5, so I'm going to use my driver, and I'm teeing up on the left hand side of the tee because it gives me a greater view of this left to right dogleg. Now, if I played, as 90% of golfers do if you believe all the stats, played a predominant left to right shape, then I'd be better off teeing up on the right hand side to aim down the left and gives me more room to bend the ball round the corner or onto the fairway. But as it is, I'm going to stand behind the ball now. I'm going to pick a spot. I'm going to aim down the left half of the fairway because most of the trouble here is on the right. So I'm going to aim down the left half of the fairway to give me more margin for error. And I'm going to pick a little spot bang in front of my ball that's bang on line with the target that I'm aiming at. I'm going to step up to the ball. I'm going to commit 100% to my target. I'm not going to think about the dogleg, I'm just thinking about my target.